Today I have a very impromptu video, and I know it may be quite obvious by the fact that I look really horrible, and I've not made a video in I think about 2 weeks or something like that, because I have just had a really kind of not the best Christmas and New Year kind of period, and I thought I'd just chat about it and talk about. There's been so many videos that I've wanted to make. I've wanted to make like a what I got for Christmas video and like New Year's resolutions and like loads of different things that I had ideas for, but I've just not been able to do it. On Christmas Day I had the first massive panic attack I've had in a long time. I don't usually get massive panic attacks anymore, but for some reason on Christmas Day my body decided to have one. I had a really nice day and like we opened our presents and like we just had a normal Christmas, and then after I had my dinner I just suddenly got really bad stomach cramps and I started to panic and got really hot and just felt really panicky and horrible, and I had to go to bed for a bit, which wasn't ideal because obviously it's Christmas, nobody really wants that, and it made me feel really shit and like guilty for the rest of my family and like just not good. Then I was okay for a couple of days, and then I got the flu / tonsillitis, which was also very rubbish. I am still kind of recovering from the flu-y tonsillitis thing, but I'm much better now. But I was also working on New Year's Eve and I was really ill and just like it just wasn't great, and I have been feeling kind of anxious. I think because I've not really left the house very much, and it kind of feels like I'm reverting back to the state of not being able to leave my house, even though it's not that, it's just because I've got the flu and I'm not well, but I've not been this unwell for quite a while, and so it feels really weird. And I just kind of wanted to make a video just to tell you that it's okay if Christmas isn't perfect. Like, I'm feeling much better now and I'm feeling much more happy and positive now, but it was just a shame that this all came around the best time of the year. But I think the positive thing that came out of it was that I had a lot more of a chance to kind of think about the new year and to think about what kind of things I want to do. And last year I think I made a big massive list of all the things, like all my resolutions or whatever, and I don't really remember what any of them were, so I don't know if I achieved them. I did manage to read a lot more in 2016, so I know that I did that one, but I mean, it's kind of, I just think that maybe if I write a big list again, I'll probably just, this time next year will be the same. I'll just forgotten what I even wanted to do. And so my one New Year's resolution, or one thing that I want to do in 2017, is just be more brave. I think I'm at the stage now where I'm on steady medication for my anxiety, and on a day-to-day basis I'm better. Like, I don't have as many panic attacks and I don't have as much anxiety as I did, and I just want to be a bit more brave, and I want to do the things that I want to do and not think, oh, I can't do that. I think the past few years I have been asked to do something, or I've been like wanting to do something, like I've wanted to go back to college or wanted to start learning to drive, or if my friends invite me to a birthday that's in town or whatever, I'll just say no because of my anxiety, and I won't even give it any thought. I'll just be like, no, I can't do that, and I'll put it back in my mind. And I think now I want to start thinking about the invitations that I get and start thinking about whether I can do these things, because instead of just like batting it away and saying I can't do it because of my anxiety, I think the only way that I'm going to be able to really push my anxiety this year is to just be brave. And I think that that's probably the worst piece of advice I could give somebody with anxiety, is to just be brave, because I imagine that's what all of us try to do every day, and it's not as easy as that. But that is my kind of resolution this year, is to just be braver. And is braver even a word? I don't know. I want to learn to drive this year, and I don't want to think about the fact that I might have a panic attack in the car with somebody I don't know, because that could happen. That could definitely happen, but it's not going to be the end of the world, and I just need to push through the thought of what if this happens and just do it. I'm not going to go crazy and try and plan a trip to Australia, because that's never probably going to happen with me. I might never get on a plane again, that's fine, but I really do want to be more brave this year and maybe go away for a couple of nights, even if it's just slightly out of Edinburgh. I want to do that, and I want to learn to drive and maybe go back to college and maybe even start therapy again if that's something that I still feel like I want to do, maybe in March, April time, because it's something I started thinking about towards the end of 2016, is that I might want to go back to therapy at some point. This has kind of been a bit of a weird video, mainly because I look like I am dead. I feel like I am dead. And I've been talking about stuff that I don't even remember now. Obviously, most of you guys that watch my channel have anxiety as well, and I thought that that's the best New Year's resolution I could probably try and do, is to be more brave. And I thought that maybe if you wanted that to be your New Year's resolution, or if we wanted to work on it together, and if you guys wanted to think about things that you've really wanted to do for a while but you've just never actually properly thought about it because you thought, I'm never going to be able to achieve that because I've got anxiety. What are those things for you? Maybe write them down and talk about them and start thinking about ways that you can do it, or ways that you can build up to doing it. And this year just actually do it, and just like nothing bad is going to happen, and just start thinking about the positive things that come out of it. I hope that some of you are maybe thinking more about resolutions and thinking more about what you can do for yourself this year and what you can kind of work on, and maybe have a slightly less anxious 2017. That would always be great. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!